It's official. By the time you are listening to this report, Nigerian blogger based in South Africa, Solomon Ashoms, is behind bars serving his 20-day jail term after being found guilty of defamation against Congolese pastor Alph Lukau in 2019.
I have to say something very special. I'm right now at a prison, as you can see all around me. And I'm going into prison because of my situation with Alph Lukau. Alph Lukau is the pastor who allegedly claimed to have raised somebody from the dead 3 years ago. So I'm going to be here for 20 days.
In addition to the jail sentence, Judge Fiona de Pinar also ruled that Solomon had to pay an amount of about $7,000 as part of legal cost to the case.
To help support the legal cost that I have to pay, mine and his, I will need I think about $6,000-$7,000 to do that. But that's just the way that it is. Do I have the money? I don't have the money. I have to believe God for the money.
Bidding farewell to his subscribers on social media, Solomon described himself as a prisoner of truth and that Christianity comes with sacrifices.
So I'm going to be here for 20 days as a prisoner of truth. So you would not see me for a little bit. So please keep praying for me, keep praying for my family. One thing I have to say is it's a privilege to be here and to go into prison because I have to do what is right and stand for the truth. We have to pay a price. Christianity is not easy. And we have to keep exposing charlatans and fake prophets. That is very important. So I'm currently at the prison. I just arrived at the prison. I'm going in now. I'm going to be away for 20 days. I want to encourage you to pray for me. I want to encourage you to pay the price for whatever. Don't give up. Truth, even if it will cost you your life, don't give up.
With the $7,000 legal cost still yet to be paid, Solomon called for assistance in paying up the costs.
Thank you so much for some of you that have been supportive with your prayer. Some of you have been supporting me financially and helping out my legal cost. I have a lot of legal cost. And please, if you want to support me legally, financially, please do so. Look at the other videos and you're going to see all the details on my videos. And please, because I have to now pay his legal cost. But it's a privilege. And God bless us. God bless the truth. And I will see you very soon. Don't get weary of doing good. Don't feel sorry for standing for the truth. Again, it's a privilege to be in prison for what I know it wasn't wrong. And also against somebody who had claimed to have raised, who had allegedly said rather that he had raised, allegedly they said he raised somebody from the dead. That is not good. You know, if somebody, he said he didn't raise him from the dead, but at the same time, from the story and everything that came together, what do you expect people to think? So whether he raised him from the dead or he didn't raise him from the dead, the whole controversy around it in itself. Against Alph Lukau, stand for the truth, people. God bless you. And I will see you very soon. Again, please help me, support me financially so I can, pay the legal cost that is left. There's, I think about $7,000 or so. Please do that so we can get this over with. We keep fighting. When I come out, I'm not going to be quiet. No, I will keep speaking the truth. I will keep speaking the truth. It's a life and death situation. I know people who have been taken advantage of, people who have financially and all the wise, they've been taken advantage of. I cannot keep quiet.
He said in one of his previous videos that he will release more videos when he begins his jail time.
I told somebody today I may go to prison for the rest of my life. I may go to prison 10 times, but I'm not going to be quiet whilst I watch pastors, prophets, apostles, and bishops abuse scripture. Me? Even if it's going to cost me my life. You don't understand this. Our spiritual levels are different. And don't tell me what You don't know when God called me. You don't know what God told me. You don't know about my life. You only see me on social media, and this is not enough. And by the way, when I go to prison, I'm going to release 2 videos that I'd never released with evidences of audios and videos. Whilst I'm in prison, I'm going to put it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I'm going to premiere it. And it's going to play. I'm going to reveal to you how my family was harassed using a police station by Alph Lukau's bodyguard. I'm going to release to you an audio conversation with 3 gun-carrying men, his bodyguard inclusive, who used the police station to lure my wife, and I had to follow her. They didn't know I was following her. And then we went in, and they were trying to my wife. I'll play that. You listen to it, and you draw your conclusion. And I'm going to release a video of an interview I had with a doctor. This doctor, her letterhead was used, and with information saying a certain girl was HIV negative. And it was used at Alph Lukau's church, and it was shown on TV. And we saw the letterhead, and we took a screenshot. We went to look for the doctor. And the doctor doesn't even, this girl now took that, and she said, no, she was HIV positive, and she was prayed for, whatever, and then she became HIV negative. We now went to look for the doctor, and we discovered the doctor. And we discovered the doctor is actually doesn't deal with HIV issues. She's a pediatrician. She deals with kids. I'm going to release them. Yeah.
Solomon had claimed that a Congolese pastor, Alph Lukau, had schemed to ensure that he languished in jail.
Lukau, according to J. Israel, had promised that he was going to send me to prison to teach me a lesson, according to him. He called me a small boy. And obviously, I know that with his persistence on taking me to court and everything, you could see that he really wanted to make sure I go to prison. Maybe because I bruised his ego. Maybe because I damaged his reputation. Maybe because it's like, who is this boy? Now, I'm going to go through a conversation between J. Israel and Alph Lukau. J. Israel sent me this conversation sometimes in August last year, whilst I was still having a closer relationship with him. He said, look, hey, this is my conversation with Alph Lukau, and this is what he said. He calls Alph Lukau dad, like a father, that Al. And not just that, remember they were very close, extremely close. And he saw that J. Israel was now beginning to create a relationship with me. That was when he sent him this message.
The legal tussle between the two began in 2019 when the infamous Elliot resurrection saga, which Solomon had publicly called it fake and the pastor a fraud.
Actually, if you give me the options of paying Alph Lukau money instead of going to jail, I'll pick going to jail. To be honest with you, if the court gives me that option, I'll pick going to jail. Because I believe in my truth. I believe what I had said against him was not defamation.